Yeah, I should lower it. Just a... Just a... There we go. Go with that. Go with that. Continue? Question mark? I guess. Oh, yeah, I still have like these here. So, yeah, this game is literally telling us to go here. Sounds good. Okay, thanks, Bob. Alrighty then. Alright, episode 5, according to this. Rise from the Ashes. Day 1 investigation. Oh, nice, we do get the cinematics. We watch this. Not a winning music on when somebody's literally stabbing someone. My god. Did we just witness 2 murders at the same time? Arere? So is that Mia? Also, thank you, Kisu, for the 22 months. Thank you, thank you. And welcome. Hope you're having a good Thursday. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. Wow, that bad? I've had offers, but none I took. Why? Phoenix, my lad, you should take jobs when you're offered. That is, until the day that girl showed up. What girl? February 22nd, 10 a.m. around-ish at our law office. Well timed also, Kizu. We just started. You even got to see the opening cinematics. Why do I come here to the office every day? To work? Question mark? It's not like I want to work. Why, do you want to be a neat? You want to stay home? I don't want to work. Where? Go to work. There you are, finally. Who's this week? Oh my... Yeah, hello? Pardon, who you? Who this? Open cinematics, puukotus, yeah. Who's this? What should I give her? Oh god. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Huh? 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 Pardon, we are... Huh? It says we're Phoenix. In other words, we're Phoenix Wright. Then isn't Mia Fey like... Dude, it's like a... Huh? Oh. The internet here sucks. Where? Well, it's a good thing I'm a ENG, isn't it? Are you in the right place, ma'am? Miss? Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? Hey, what gave it away? The fact that I'm a dude? Or the spiky hair? You know, Mia looked kinda, you know, let's just say you wouldn't forget a lady like that. So, On the other hand, if she doesn't know what Mia looked like, plus,
She kinda dead. She kinda dead. I'm sorry, but she's kinda passed away.
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Face no longer, well, works here. Well, that's a way to put it. So, you are a coffee boy? Really? Really? We're downgraded to a coffee... We have a suit! Miss, we have a suit? I'm pretty sure we are wearing a proper suit. And we have the attorney pin on us. Mia is also very dead, yes. Looked classy. Let's put it that way. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it, Bob. I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait. You're the Phoenix Wright? Oh wow, now we have a "the" in our name? First we're a coffee boy, now we get a "the" in front of our name? Okay. The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Oh, so we did get a little famous out of that. I mean, we did defeat Karma in it. And I'm pretty sure Karma had a pretty bad reputation in general. Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered though, but you know, this gal has some infos mixed up. Also, were those oh god, I can't speak. Onko sillä oikeat lasit päässä, kun se kerta laittoi lasit päähän, kun kirjoitti? Pakko sanoa aika bold valinta laseille, niinku pinkeillä linsseillä. Anywho, that's a relief then. You're better than nobody. Oh wow, now it's just fine whoever it is, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. Because I'm an idiot. Because, you know, money grows on trees, apparently, in this world. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? I mean, I guess we are undefeated. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time. But... please, you have to help. It's my sister. Oh, we got a flashback? Oh yeah, we definitely got a flashback. Well, could it be? She's not Maya, but she's someone who needs help. Okay, I'll hear you out. But really? Thank you so much. My name is Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Okay, Emma. Oh, that's a lab coat she's wearing. I just now realized that she's wearing a lab coat. Scientific investigator? Oh yeah, now that I see it better, that is a lab coat. It just has some odd pins on it. Those kind of threw me off, not gonna lie. Okay, be fair, I did not think you looked like a scientist, but okay. Alright, I don't think we have to examine anything. This is our own place, so... Emma! Is it? Why do I speak like Phoenix? What the heck? Okay, Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young? Young? I'd be 16 years old this year. Pardon? Pardon? Huh? In what world does she look like 16? Dang, must have got a growth spurt there. She looks like she's as tall as we are. Even Maya is like shorter. And we've seen like the group pictures and like even Maya is not like very short of a girl, but she's at the very least as tall as we are. No way you're six. Freaking anime logic. I see. Wait, what? Only 16? Plus she's a scientific investigator? Is she really? Or is this one of those, what was her name? Lotta's deals? You know, because Lotta was a college student. That one I could believe. That one I actually could believe that she was a college student, but this gal, 16? Nah. I'm set to be formally assigned to forensist in 3 more years. Okay. My work is becoming quite well known. At my age, no less. What exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. Who's this lost sassy child? Somebody go get your child. How'd you get in here? I suppose anybody can get in here. I suppose we're not a police station or anything like that. We're just a regular office, I suppose. But I'm ready to do my job. At my age, no less. Right, another future professional in training. Oh boy. So, I'm suppose she's a genius in her own way. But what is the case? So, what is this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. We need more specific info here, Emma. Please. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's witnesses who saw her do it. She didn't do it. Oh no, there's witnesses who saw her? Oh boy, time to dig ourselves into a hole again, I guess. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. I just know Phoenix is like dripping sweat already, like, oh, ay. Just talk to her. You can talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right, I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. Does word just not get around in this place? At all? Was there not like a newspaper pamphlet or anything when she died or anything like that? I know this is not set in current time. It's set more like in the 90s, I'd say. 90s, 2000s, somewhere-ish there, maybe. Just by judging from the bulky computers and people still talking about VHS and DVDs. How would she know Mia? I mean, Mia was famous attorney, so I'm not that surprised about that, but scientific investigator. So that's what you want to be when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child. I have you know. Honey, you are very much still a child. If you're said you are 16, yeah, you're at the very least teenager still. There go. Ergo, you're still a kid. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Okay. Don't you? Yeah, sure. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? Do you know who the hell she is? I've been doing research, you know.
I'm developing a new scientific method to case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Any relations?
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if ever needed a defense attorney.
And, well, I need one. And I believe they should be done with black magic. Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
Now that you mention it, guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Oh.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was a little.
Oh. I'm sorry. Okay, that Timta moved perfectly. Can I present my badge? See this? It's my attorney badge.
Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me.
Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit.
We analyzed it scientifically.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion to the sulfides. I'd give you $50 for it.
I'm not giving it. But it's not for sale. Yet. Like, but nice to know that it's worth that much, huh?
Alright, February 22nd at Detention Center Visitors Room.
I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. I don't know who's speaking. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses.
Or did you not want a raise this year, huh?
Understood, ma'am. What was that all about?
Huh?
Lana.
Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Oh, great. They are not in good terms, apparently. This is great. You want our help or not?
Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Wow, okay. He certainly rocks the uniform, gotta say. Kinda pretty.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Hey, how do you know me? Your little sister didn't know me, but you do? Okay.
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
You didn't plan to mention to your sister that Mia's dead, too? Or...
sorry. What exactly is that you do? My name's Lana. Lana Sky. I'm a chief prosecutor for this district.
You're a prosecutor? Okay, two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? I like her. I don't care if she's a murderer. Kicking Kizu immediately. I like her. I'm not so big on the militante looks. Otherwise, nice. Ooh. So she's a prosecutor. Okay. Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like... Oh, Phoenix getting some correlations here with Maya and Mia. Except they had a good relationship. These two seem a bit more rocky. You know what I mean? Also, wasn't Maya 17? Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Should I present my lawyer badge first? Just to verify who... Your badge looks new. Polish it daily. In a few years, the gold plating will flake off. Then we'll see the real you. Yeah! Whatever happened to the innocent small talk? Jeez. Give it 3 years. Then we'll see what you have become. Okay, jeez. I just wanted to show that I'm a actual lawyer. Jeez. Emma even has the same hairstyle as Maya. I think they did that on purpose, because doesn't Lana over here look a little bit like Mia, in a sense? Not as big as the front side, though. Anywho. The case! There's something you should know from the start. Which is... the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Okay. Wait. Suspect. Isn't that you? But wait, but the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? Yeah, the scarf too. Yeah. It's the best to wiggle your hiney out of the by yourself then, ma'am. Oh boy. Yeah. The crime took place yesterday, February 21 at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of a bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in an underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Subordinates. The prosecution office, huh? Your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Well, that's just great. So, it feels like it's you were at the wrong place at the right time kind of thing. But why are you saying you did it? Huh. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is a detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh, you mean like you immediately like death flagged and that's it? Oh. What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean? It means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. But the most important thing is what we actually want to get out of you, Lana, is that did you do it? Like, actually did you do it? Because if you did not actually do it, then it's just a matter of proving that you did not. So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That is a fully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief, prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Eh? In fact, it seems impossible for you wouldn't. What's up with the hand? Lana? What happened to your hand? Thank you, Emma. Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Dang! Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. And I think you're lying! You see how she looks away while she's saying all this? Kinda feels like... Is she covering for someone? How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in a class ahead of Mia, isn't she? You were in a school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! Sorry for not being a lady. And as smart as her. It wasn't a law school. I was in my third year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different. She was strong. She'll do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was top of her class in school. Dang, don't get me excited. I was like, dang, you guys had a thing? I was the best there was. Okay. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. I don't care, Emma. Sorry. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Yeah. It sounds like a little kid bragging. But when Lana is saying it, I fucking believe it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You might think of anyone but yourself. Hold on, as soon as Emma said that, I feel like her sister is doing exactly that. She is covering for her sister. Maybe. Because Emma did say that she's I guess, like has a good position in school, basically, and has, like, already, like, a set future, basically, so... Is her reputation gonna get tarnished by her big sister being a murderer or something? I don't know. It kind of feels like her big sister actually does give a shit, even though she just seems like she doesn't. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did?
suppose I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
Mr. Wright? Yes? Sorry for being a third person here in this very awkward situation. Like we tend to say here, rouva puhuu paskua.
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you.
Huh? You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over.
Right, I'll do what I can to get the bottom to this. Okay, I guess we're defending her, even though it very much seems like a lost case, but okay.
Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know?
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
Changed a lot. Used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. She seems more like the uptight, more serious type. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely gonna be a bit interesting of a case. TRPI täytyy käydä ruiskutmassa lakkaa.
Okay, Bob. Okay, Bob. Right, let's go check out the underground parking lot. Ooh.
Oh my god, they have a bulky ass phone on the wall. Let's go.
Same day, still a prosecutor's office, underground parking lot.
So this is the lot. Where is all happened?
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor office should be like this. The parking lot.
Hey, everyone, keep up the good work!
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes.
I'm trying not to stand out too much here. See?
Hey there? Who's speaking? Expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? What? Mistä Pirtanan länkkärileffasta sä karkasit?
Oh boy.
What do we have here? Looks like a bambino got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall?
You know this yap? Whoa, what the? You're shaving? Here? Dude is playing with a knife. Sus! Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's cold strike, see?
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory. with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what is ours, you'll regret it, partner. Did he just finger gun me? You know what dreams the character out of in the desert dream? You want to? What is this guy talking about? Now he's drinking on a job? What the heck? That better be something else than liquor in there. You head along home now. Happy trials, Bambina. The fuck speaks like that in this time period? Is that a hombre? A friend of yours? Kinda or sort of, yeah, he's a detective. Oh, thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems.
I see something on the floor. Can I have it?
What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found a wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police?
I don't believe it. This is real basic anything of the crime scenes and evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
What? You're telling me to steal this? From the crimes? Oh my god. How is that scientific? Sounds like a theft to me. Fine, I guess we are under a boot again and we are doing what another girl is saying again. A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. Well, probably money. Who knows? Or credit cards.
I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examine evidence in detail, okay?
By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. What are we doing here?
Okay, now, look at the court records.
Okay.
Ooh, new mechanic. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle.
How do I... God, what am I using?
H, N, B, N.
Wow, that is a way. Okay.
Oh, look. I think this might be a clue here.
Okay.
You should check it out.
Okay. I open it.
This is an ID card.
Okay. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. What a name. Okay. ID number.
See? Well, isn't it scientific investigation useful?
I opened the fucking wallet. What scientific is there to that? I thought we were gonna take like fingerprints or something like that, but no, we opened the fucking wallet. Sorry, Emma, I'm swearing to you, but this is... I don't think this counts as a scientific thing yet. I guess that I don't see what science has to do with... Thank you, Phoenix, thank you! For thinking the exact same thing as me. Well, we got an ID card. Bet your ass this is the guy who got murdered.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on.
Right. Look, a door. This must mean something.
It's an exit door. Calm down. I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
It's a bloody door! It's a bloody door! Calm the freak down, girl. Hello, doggy. Who's this dumbass? We're babysitting a 16-year-old girl who's studying to become a scientific investigator, and we are currently defending a case against her big sister, who is a chief prosecutor on this district, who was basically in it for murder, I guess. Which she, by the way, keeps saying that she did. So we are defending someone who says they murdered someone. Because they got caught red-handed. But we do be believing that she did not actually do it, but for some stupid reason, she's not, like, you know, telling us that. But yeah, we are basically babysitting this girl now. Don't ask where Maya is. Maya's probably still doing her spiritual training still. Yeah, I hope you have a very good Thursday, doggy.
Aha! A ladder!
And that's a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
You're joking, right? A ladder is a ladder. Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Got a vent. Got a phone. Freaking ancient phone here.
Here's a phone, let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff when we don't need to be touched.
I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone is broken. Okay.
Okay.
This.
This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know! This wall is merely the facade hiding the truth. This isn't a wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. This side... okay, I see a phone. A flip-flop. 100% not having a good one, but it's a situation I've kind of been waiting to happen. Aw. Sorry to hear that. You guys are not having a good Thursday, but okay. Hope it gets better.
Well, no time to wait. Just let's get hunting for clues.
I wonder what this is. It's a phone. Uh-oh. Well, partner, looks like you got no intentions of going home quietly. And this guy came back. Ah, shite, this guy. Like I said before, here's all my claim. You'd better be moseying along unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Ah, scary.
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
It's clearly the victim, like, didn't she say, like, her Cerbernet's car or something like that?
Oh, the family's dog took a...
I can't read or speak anymore. The family's old dog's health took a huge nosedive and had to be put on their last sleep. Aww. Oh no. I'm so sorry for you guys. That's sad. Well, I hope the puppy is in a good place now. So sorry for that. Now I kind of feel bad for going back to this Yahoo speaking, but okay. Well, well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know how rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, huh? Please? No problem, partner. About time to whistled anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. I'll just find you a surreal you'd like. Prosecutor's office. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self, look up the Whistle Saloon Seversa.
Maybe we should check out the room 1202. The High Prosecutor's office. Thanks, but it's one of those will happen at some point. Shit feelings. Yeah. Can't really prepare too much for those. I mean, you know it's gonna happen at some point, but it's never nice when it does actually happen. Yeah, I felt the same with my sister talk. Yeah. He's just supposed to. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right, great. Alright, he finally kicked off.
Great, maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me. Where you all said? Us? Is it not? What? Huh? Is that a freaking onigiri in her head? Pardon, ma'am? Who you? No, it's gonna happen doesn't make it any easier. Yeah, I know. What's this? She shouldn't be...
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half a half, wasn't it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir?
Yes?
Ooh, that looks good. Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks? Interesting way of doing business?
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially past buyers. Or are you an officer? No, but, you don't exactly look like the type to have a clearance. Well, that's hardly the way to greet someone. Even if my days as the Hawk Queen are over.
Huh?
You know, I'm feeling kind of a fool. Maybe I'll pass on the lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The image are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets.
Wait, are you the witness? Oh? Like, I have a remote day tomorrow, so I don't look that shit at work. Okay, well, good to know that it's a little bit more easier day than work-wise.
Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you?
Oh.
I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of that detective.
What? The witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
You mean, you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please. Please, Kaffa Queen, tell us what happened. By God, can you please... share?
The name is Angel Star. Don't you forget it. Or before you know it,
I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Does she have, like, double persona going on, or what the heck? It looks like a different person every time she flips her hair. Like her hat. Yeah, it's like a little hat that has onigiri. Well, she is selling lunches, apparently. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, she means it. Okay. Okay. Well, at the very least, she didn't decline us immediately, so we might actually get some info out of her. Lunch lady. Yeah. Ace.
Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny.
I knew something was going to happen.
Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Destiny. Was it yesterday's special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity.
Evil ones?
Prosecutors. They have no claims at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for a king of prosecutors. What a farce.
So she's saying
there was some sort of a prosecutor's convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
You have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something?
Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk.
You'll soon find out why they call me the Cuff-Up Queen.
Eh. The most heinous of all of the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused. Also, my dad wanted to watch something, but now he's snoring on the couch. One thing is clear, this lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Could that be a motive? So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star?
It was a fascinating spectacle,
to be sure.
I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield a knife, so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to the sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his shivering ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears.
And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky?
Of course, it's quite a feat becoming a chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She's always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Mr. Dar? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the finest and best from Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. And find you can only tell someone who has tried General Toss Trilobyte's lunch set. Never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of the Trilobyte's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there?
The glass-walled booth?
I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyways, I drop it to see him.
Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. Not!
Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star?
I sense some hostility.
Hostility?
Ha! Perhaps.
Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kinda like a 10-day-old clams in the chowder.
I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be the sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're taking Kaffa Queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Hey. Should they show this? Maybe I should show it. Do you know this? About this card.
Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not cards belonging to someone else.
No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective.
And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady, why? That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective.
I do always feel like I'm being mocked.
Fine.
I guess, we're... Can I still examine this area? Oh, I can't... Ah, interesting. I can't turn anymore to where the car was. That's where everybody comes in, I guess. I don't think it's any importance there. Okay. Profile-wise... Oh, we have immediately, like, Edgeworth and Gumshoe here, but... We got Emma, high school junior, and self-styled scientific investigator. And her... We are doing this for her, because, she's the person who hired us, I guess. Lana's guy, 29, the defense and chief prosecutor for the district, wouldn't on her right hand. And then we got... Where the hell did we get her age? Okay, anywho, mysterious lunch lady witness to the murder known as the Cough-Off Queen.
Oh wait, I guess we can we present...
Ah, man, I figured that could we present, like, profiles? But I guess not. High Prosecutor's Office. Hetkonen. Pardon? The interior of this place looks familiar. Not 100% sure though yet. But I have an idea whose room this might be. Just based on the color. Alright, High Prosecutor's Office room 1202.
This is kind of a room that just screams, I can do the job.
What a change from your office, really. Well, sorry. We are a freaking boring ass person, I guess. Thanks.
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What? That shield?
It takes real nerves to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Phoenix Wright. You never try to pry into other people's business, do you? Who's speaking? That voice. Oh, Edgy boy! Long time no see.
Edgeworth? Edgy buddy!
So this was your room. I was kind of figuring from the color of it, and the fact that we are at the prosecutor's place, but...
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth!
Why are you screaming? You know him from somewhere?
Of course, I'm his biggest fan.
Oh.
My sister introduced us once and...
Right, her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No, no. I was just, Mr. Wright here, he...
Don't you fucking put the blame on me, girl.
We're just here to investigate a murder case.
A murder? Murder?
A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot.
Don't fucking say it's your car, Edgy. Edgy, please don't say it's your car. Don't say it's your car. Oh my freaking god, it's your car! Of course it's your car! Of course a red Mustang is your car. What the heck? Au. Jag osaa juoda enää limsaa. Au. Itse toi ilme. That face. Oh. That would be my car. What of it? Porridge. Yeah.
What? Your car?
So now we have the target car to push into the river. Oh my goodness. We didn't get to even look at that car that long because as soon as I tried investigating something on that area, the Mr. Cowboy of the hour showed up and kind of chased us away from there.
I'll say one thing, this girl certainly can scream.
Oh, ooh, we're definitely examining your room. What the heck is... You got chessboard going on?
Hey, chessboard.
I'm not too up to my chess, but it looks like a blue is in a bit of a tight spot.
Red knights have surrounded by the blue pawn.
Huh?
The swords are mounted knights. The swords are ready to sharp edges. It checks out the poor pawn. He's kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounded a pawn with a spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Suddenly, nothing. There's a tea set.
Oh, cute. That's a pretty tea set.
I go more for an instant tea bags myself.
Amazing. That drawer below is filled with packages of tea leaves. They're all sorted by places of their origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisite, splendid concoction.
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far, but what is wrong with you, Phoenix? We also have, like, tea bags and, like, actual tea. Is that a freaking steel samurai thing?
My, what an amazing bouquet.
That's right for Mr. Edgeworth. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Huh? That's ominous. Aw, Edgy has a tea drawer. Yeah. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Have we? Okay.
And besides, it's a giant steel samurai.
It was a freaking steel. Oh, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom? On a sweet. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy.
Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance?
I don't think it's that. Oh, right. Wendy Oldbag. I forgot her first name. So, all right, she did like Edgeworth. She did like Edgeworth. But that's nice. He did, you know, didn't just toss him in the garbage or anything like that. Okay, I was like, who is Wendy? I'm forgetting, but I'm like, oh, Wendy Oldbag. That, now it makes sense. The Steel Samurai makes more sense. Okay. I don't think so.
Wow, this jacket is even lazier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it, though.
I'm sure there's a story behind why is it in frame. Yeah, be naughty and take a picture.
Getting way too excited about this. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
Prosecutors. Speak up, boy. Can't hear you. It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. Oh, that's a very tacky trophy, then.
King of Prosecutors?
A great honor. They sent the shield to the best prosecutor each year. What so? So the K... that's...
stands for king?
Yeah, you got a problem with that. I didn't sign the thing.
King of Prosecutors. Kinda like an employee of the month, only better.
I mean, I guess. Sure. Give to Edgeworth King of Prosecutor at the PD on the day of the murder. Oh. So see, he received the trophy that day. Anything else? That's a lot of books.
Whoa, are these all case files? They're stacked up on the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
Must have someone get them from him.
I can come up with someone who could do that. Strange, did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
He must study these cases reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets on that ladder. Right, don't be mean. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? No, not really. After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean...
Wait, so you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then?
Yes, sir, Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again.
No, that didn't sound forced at all. Ah, now I remember. You're really grown. He does not remember. He's just trying to be polite, I guess. I'll admit it, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become a scene of murder. More surprisingly still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what? What did you say? They're also gonna put you in the witness stand? Anaska is the chief prosecutor. The top prosecutor in this district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. Dude! Why? Why I gotta fight against you? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but... Well, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing it's an Edgeworth there.
You, Mr. Edgeworth. Edgy.
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
Whatever do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Depends. Are they the ones from when he was accused of shooting someone? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't a rumor about this guy. Forging evidences, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Huh. Some people need very little excuses to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. There's always gonna be jealous people of others' success, I suppose. But some of them even go so far as to present me with the toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That's a prawn shield. There's gotta be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
That's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer then. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. The murder weapon is your knife? What the hell is this?
Yo, is Lana trying to cover up for Edgeworth? Someone was gonna try to frame Edgeworth. And since Lana is the chief, ergo she's responsible of all the prosecutors, she might be trying to take the bullet here, guys. That could be it, you know. Maybe that's it. The plot thickens. Yeah, because think about it. Like, so far, the murder happened not only, like, in the garage. It was, like the parking lot place, but it was... The body was found in Edgeworth's trunk. In his car. And now we know that the murder weapon was his knife. My god. Okay. This is getting weird, to say the least. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was a murder weapon? The murder weapon? Yeah, someone has it out for Edgy. To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Ah, that'd make sense. We got tools in our car too. Not a knife, though. No, wait. Do we have a knife? I don't think we have a knife. We have, like, a lot of other tools there, but I don't think we have a knife. We should have a knife there, though. We should. Okay, the murder weapon usually in an Edgeworth's toolbox. Trace of victim's blood. No prints. Why does it say no print? Or no prints? Like, no fingerprints? Dang. But Lana was not wearing gloves. Edgeworth?
What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Okay, now we're just bullying him. Come on, can't he take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
That's not a knife. Welcome back, Bob. Yeah, the plot thickens. Turns out that the body was found in the Edgeworth's car. And the murder weapon was Edgeworth's knife. Yeah, somebody's definitely trying to frame Edgeworth, but instead Lana took the bullet. Which is, this is interesting. Who has it out for Edgy Boy? Which is kind of bad, because he has done some bad shit in the past, so that could be a lot of people. He might have pissed off a lot of people, okay? What's wrong with these people? I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh yeah, I guess we could present this. You know this guy? I say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Hey, Mr. Wright,
Huh? What?
are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, I'll take it for sure. He'll take it for sure, won't he?
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty.
If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. Fine, I guess we can't give meh, fine. I was wondering if he could have gotten more stuff out of him. So the sussy lunch lady has it out for Edgy? She seemed to have it out for, you know, this lady seems to have it out for all the prosecutors, so maybe she's just happy that someone got caught, but... Okay, nothing here. He's still here. Can we present this? Nah, that's... No, I feel like that's nothing.
Yeah, I don't think showing off those things is gonna do anything for her.
Oh, can we present... Can we talk about this? So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work for receiving that travesty. Huh?
What's that?
I had to go to the police department to receive the broken shield.
The police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
It doesn't seem to concern about his ward for better or worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday?
Okay, so we did get another question out of him. At least the clear code has been laid.
Nice.
Good job.
Ooh, day of the crime.
Could you tell me more about the day of the murder? Yesterday was an annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort the files, all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping your hands off old cases in order. In other words.
Oh, another thing. The ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield. I was the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
Wow, so he got back here?
And didn't Lana say that the murder happened at like 15:15? It's literally like 3 minutes after that. That's very specific.
People like myself and Etchevert pride ourselves in our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I placed a little weight fade in my memory. The only thing I trust is a solid evidence. Ah, that makes sense. Parking job. It has literally the exact time when you... Okay, that's actually smart. Record of a parking in the prosecutor's office lot entered. Okay. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15, so literally right after that.
So the murder happened right after you got back?
Fun, right? I'd appreciate if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Who's this now? Oh my goodness, hello. Ooh, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, his hand isn't bandaged. Excuse me, but this is Mr. Etcheward, huh? Anywhere on the premises? I'm Etcheward, what is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation's going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. Huh? What the fuck are you doing here, then, boy? I think I just heard Edgeward lip growl.
Mr. Edgeward, lid isn't on a very tight, is it?
I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir! I just following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you! I wasn't aware of the particulars on a... Give me your name! Yes, sir! Meekins, sir! Officer Meekins!
Okay. Meekins.
Right, Officer Meekins, take your reports and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the date they gave her out brains and good luck. Right. Yo, Phoenix, that's a bit harsh. Right. Yes, sir. Gah, caught me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do that, what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. I mean, dude asked to be brought, like, actual, you know, stuff, but instead literally have a guy show up to basically tell him that they didn't have anything.
Still same day, police department entrance.
Oh my god, the mascot looks so sad.
Phew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That was almost 30 minutes by taxi, and the traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? Only ever been to criminal affairs next door, Hold on. What's that?
Oh my god, it's moving and it's so freaking sad. Disturbing. Why doesn't it undulate like that?
Oh wait, I know. This is the blue badger? They're trying to make him the police mascot. The blue clown? Because the polices are clowns? Question mark? Why not make it a badger? If it... Huh? I am confused.
Oh, Mr. Wright, you know a lot about the police. Still, he doesn't seem familiar somehow.
Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. He noticed me. Sure is running over here fast.
Is it Gumshoe? Yeah, it's him. It's Gumshoe, everybody. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well... at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. Sure you were, buddy. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the subject on this case.
Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor was confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no, come on, pal, there's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal, I can't speak to you. Can I speak to her for a second? Huh? Me?
There's this little girl so peeved at me.
Like, who's this sassy lost child? Pal? I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, I do know. She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister?
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using the word like faked.
Huh?
It's just like, it's a sensitive issue with us these days. Because of karma.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of a criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did they do? What did you do this time? What do you mean this time?
Thanks, Bob, for the hydrate. Then, what happened? You know, things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
That's true. I never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Well, the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guys in there are a chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
Well, anyway, I ought to be spending the day getting the badger dances down pat.
Isn't there anything else we could be doing?
chief of police himself is directly this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall.
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. Patrolman in charge of the crime scene? It's unheard of, pal.
A patrol.
He's a patrol guy? Instead of like a actual detective? Oh yeah, that is a little odd. Why would they put him in charge of that? But we... Hey, that's it! That's the Game of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gunshoe? Of course, pal. Got an award for a diligent myself. Ah, congrats?
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. And amid all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. This case thinks more than cookies and but yeah. Can we ask about these? Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would a drive chief prosecutor Sky do with such things? Wait, I didn't mean, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Edgeworth. Car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be coincidence.
Poor Edgeworth. What could have happened?
I have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Detective Gunshoe, what can you tell me about this? Oh, hey pal, this is a detective ID card. You can't just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. People like you have that get me into much trouble all the time. Beginning Detective Gunshoe must drop his guard a lot. Let's see, Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. My mistake.
But didn't you work together with him in a...
Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's kind of what we thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gunshoe?
Oh yeah, can you tell us more about that now? Ooh, nice. That opened up two things. So this ID card belongs to the victim. He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's a strange... I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for the cases he handed 2 years ago.
Evidence transferal? Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana confessed as much. What about Etchy's troubles? In a tough spot again. Again? Yeah, we know what happened. Well, it all started with the murder of the defense attorney Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there was always whipped rumors. Ever since he was accused of a murder, no one is whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgewood has always had unusual strong ties to the department's higher-ups. Only natural that people would be suspicious. I mean, yeah, that would make it a little sus.
I had no idea he was under
The gun? Anyway, the latest case started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Okay, so who's biting the bullet in actuality here? Lana or Edgy?
I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger? I'm lagging so bad, oh my god. Oh no. Probably my stream is not lagging though. I haven't seen any drops. What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. You made that? Gumshoe? You made that? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work? Question mark?
It's a battery-powered side. Can't go anywhere. It can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it's just dances and dances until the batteries die.
Blue Badger faded to dance until he drops.
Wait, why did we... Okay, I guess that's an evidence too now. Work of art, designed by Chief Detective and created by Detective Gumshoe. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall, is he some kind of a Wild West sheriff or something? What's his deal? No, Jack Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. West, huh? For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Oh, pal, let's try to make things a little easier for you. Tell them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Okay, thanks, Gumshoe. Allow bearers to investigate the crime scene. That's actually useful. Thanks, pal. I won't be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice, pal. Ah, so we're going with that kind of tactic. Okay. I mean, it looks like he's been, like, crashed at some point. That's kind of what he looks like. That's why I don't know about that handprint on his, like, somebody's, like, smacked him in the face. But now we can investigate the parking lot better. Ooh, nice. Same day, prosecutor's office underground parking lot. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this bit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Okay. Oh no, don't tell me Angel and Marshall are together. Because Marshall was some kind of a patrol guy instead of a actual detective.
Oh, still here? Hello? Why the surprised look? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in a criminal affairs too.
What happened to the security guard? Wait, hold on. She got multiple boyfriends. Okay, never mind. Sure. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that sloths its herd.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene.
Sure hell is.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime, a cold grave for men who's lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert harsh judgment.
As he sleeps?
Should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? Okay, he's not saying anything to us until we...
Fine.
Drinking and duty. Yeah, I also thought that was a bit sus. And again, he's not an actual detective, he's a patrol guy. Apparently, according to Gumshoe.
Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right into the spittoons. Fuck you, dude. We just met you today. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Maybe investigate? Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog. He's holding a birthday party or something. Huh? Oh, where it should say letter of an introduction, it says invitation. Ah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood test. Guess I'll better let you in then.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me...
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settlers, strike out for a land unknown. Manifest destiny, let's have a hootenanny.
The self. Police investigations are like settling lands. Well, Miss Wright, what do you say?
I say I won't be needing this anymore. Yeet!
Phone up, move, examine.
Yeah, but I guess we could... Can we now talk to him? Yeah, we can. Okay. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Pojalla Marshali. Yeah, there might be a reason why he's a patrol guy instead of a detective. Be a little bit more specific.
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well, well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he's talking about Mrs. Angel Star. One stab to the chest, a fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Oh, thanks. Okay, that's actually useful. Death to the loss of blood.
One knife wound. Died within an hour and a half. 4 p.m.
Aha! Hey, Kisu, you did say that the murder might have happened at the police station instead.
So literally he bleeded out. Blood loss due to that one knife wound. Yeah. That is a lot better proof now. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambino. Chief Prosecutor Sky and the Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Really?
Lana said she's stabbed in the stomach.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive? Great! That's, something good, I guess. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Near to this parking lot?
So it seems, like a calling on an unarmed man to a shooting at high noon. High noon!
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective?
Calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
So you used to be a detective until?
Oh really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Pembina?
Why are you in charge? Really?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out for the meantime. Bullshit! There's literally Detective Cumshoe, who had nothing to do with daddling at the police department. Like, he could have been assigned to this, but they didn't. Because he's too close with Mr. Edgeworth, most likely.
That's odd, though.
Yeah, thanks, Emma, for pointing out the same thing.
Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cowdad. I can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth.
That cowdog's being kicked out in this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he doesn't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation?
My niece is lying on top of me because she wants to watch too.
Okay.
Hope we don't see bodies. Hee. Nah, I don't think we see bodies right now. I mean, the murder already happened. Also, that is a funny outline.
Let me finally get this phone here. Looks like a flip-flop phone. Flippity-floppity. Scientific analysis would suggest this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Will we check it out?
Of course we should check it out. What the heck? Right, let's check it out. Oh, it's doing it automatically. I'm not doing that. Okay. Oh god, the buttons were so weird for this. Okay.
Flip. This phone is still on the radio screen. Radio? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You must press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I would know about things like redial.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you never know with people from your generation.
That old. Whatever, let's check this phone out. Can I really not? Oh, thank goodness I can use those. Oh, it makes me use the. It makes me use the like this thing. So weird. Okay. Beep boop. Now to see who the owner of this phone call. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button.
Little girl shuts the frick up. Beep. Isn't that a Steel Samurai? That is a Steel Samurai ringtone.
Hey, that song, I know that.
Oops, that was Phoenix. My bad. I know that song. Hey, what's going on over there? Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed the redial on that phone, didn't you? Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this, anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Persecutor Sky.
What? It's my sister's?
He apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. It was the last call that made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. I've got a question for you, partner. I had a phone ring just now. One of those new fragile ringtones. Oh, that. I'm sorry, that was my phone. Wait, did she try to call us? Or I suppose I could have... Huh? What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. Wrong number? Hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. You're not from Texas, you idiot. We know you're from West LA.
The incident, the wrath of a Lone Star patrolman. Okay, property of Lana Sky. Last call made 5:18 on the day of the murder.
Okay. This is Edgeworth's car, by the way. Ooh, what's that? 670... Wait, is that 7.5 or 1.5? 12.2.
Okay, what is this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it.
You're right, let's see. Okay.
Oh, it's an S.
67S 12/2. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Niece on vauvamasussa. I think my niece just called me fat. Oh no! Oh no, Kisu! Oh no! Tiedätkö, se on se merkki, että lasketaan alas. Muksua lasketaan alas siinä vaiheessa. Put her down. Recalling you say something like that. Oh my god.
Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self, for deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth to not Wright.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't know what this means either. Victim's memo found in the car. Trunk. Okay.
This rope, is it?
Yep, they laid it on the outline of the victim's body.
So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
Huh? You've got to be the only person I know would come up to that conclusion. That is not what happened, but okay.
Anything else?
E-block. It's true here. That's where visitors park.
I can see the lunch lady's car over there, far in the distance.
Yeah, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. Wait, cow choosing on a steak?
Doesn't that strike you a little creepy?
Yeah, now that you mention it. I just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine.
Anything else?
It appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. Crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
What a luxury car if you scream, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have thought Edgeworth for a red Mustang kind of guy, though. To be honest, figured he would have gone for something more classier. Or at the very least, older car, maybe.
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a good gold mine of evidence against her. And the prosecutors tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bombina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall!
Yeah, Bombina?
Can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
There's something between the cop and her sister that I don't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that is blowing through the prosecutor's office. Dry wind of ill will? Someone's up to something here, but who? Edgeworth probably just went to the car dealer. Dealer like, what is the most expensive car here, and went with that. Yeah. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is until he met you.
Rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you followed the rumors about Edgeworth to their sources, you find one person. But there's off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person. Oh. I hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. She Prosecutor Lana Sky.
What? My sister?
That's where it wouldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals.
What you're saying, Edgeworth is making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why the Detective Khonshu was taking off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we got some clues. He had an autopsy report, a note from a victim, and a cell phone.
Do you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee she's not the criminal.
How, Emma?
Yes?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
I hung up right away.
I see. Would she have, like, accidentally, like, in a panic, called her sister, but then immediately realized that, oh shit, this is a bad thing to do? Itong kaupunki cowboy. A detective is murdered and a suspect is the top prosecutor in district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued!
Ba-da-dam-bam-bam-bam.
Day 2, trial of former. Okay. Let's get the second day on a roll. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is a big gray area.
Don't worry about me, no matter what's the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. It sounds like she's, like, defeated already.
I believe in you, sis.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes. The defense attorney should never believe their client. Wow. But that's kind of what that is kind of our motive and our thing. That's literally what Mia is, like, telling us. Like, if we don't believe in our clients, then who the hell is gonna believe? The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. Oh boy, Phoenix. You remind me a lot of Mia, but there is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is... You're not a defense attorney. Dun dun dun, you're a prosecutor. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Yeah, cause Mia told us to believe. Believe! My first trial, but without a Fae helping me. Oh yeah, I guess it is. No one's going to bail me out this time. Yeah, we got this. I'll be alone in there. I have to discover the truth all by myself. Not by yourself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Okay. Can I have Maya back? Can we have Maya back? Can't believe I'm saying this, but can we have Maya back? I don't think this 16-year-old gal is gonna do much. She's no spirit medium or anything, she's just a student. But you know what? Let's knock it till we try it. Maybe she can actually help. Yeah, courtroom number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgy. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a court since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she has rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Oh, he's much more forceful in person. I still don't feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand.
The cough-up queen.
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
Your order of caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. What? He's actually eating that now? Dang.
And for you, I have a fiesta bowl.
Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession?
Oh, and you, sir. Did you order the fingerprints? Lunchbox?
It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
Well, this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
The heck does pickled tapioca taste like?
Name, profession, now. You know, Edgeworth never gets like clients that actually say their names and profession immediately.
Oh, me? The name is Angel Star. Don't you forget it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness, please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Hurry it up!
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, the usual call at the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth said to the court, I am professional.
What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. Pardon? She was? Why the hell is she a lunchbox lady now? What did she do? She was a first-rate homicide detective. Yikes.
What? Miss Star was a detective?
Oh, I know who you are. Off up.
Off up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star.
Yes, who is this lady?
Professional, sure. Name tells the truth, profession. Yeah.
If I might have the court attention over here.
You may. Ooh.
The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. Block A is for prosecutor's office's personnel. Block B is for visitors and clients. A chained divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutors' spaces, yes?
Wow, I just accidentally read the judge. Anywho.
The victim took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and then went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot, Edgeworth's car. Okay.
I only now realize her choker has an octopus sausage. Yeah. I mean, it fits the lunch theme, I guess. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Oh, she did the arrest? It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright, I can't agree on the principles, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. Wait, what are they talking about, me?
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. I'm gonna start by poking.
Except we can't? What?
Alright, she's just now telling it. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps this was my finely honed detective intuition at work.
Wow, that's graphic.
Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to the garage car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrusted the pointed tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing lunchbox to a boyfriend. How touching. As you see, there is no room for doubt. Key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. What if the dude was dead already when she'd stabbed him? Because that seems like it'd be very hard for this lady to lie about seeing something like that. Maybe the dude was already dead and she like discovered the body, but then why the hell would she stab it? To get the heat off from Edgeworth? Honestly, God, I don't know. This is getting really weird.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
I'm still thinking about that. Plus, this is not the worst. We've been in worse situations than this.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thanks. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, now we get to poke. How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic apprehension of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
Lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidences at their whim, killing off detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Star, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I'd found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Laid off? She was fired? Oh, what did she do? Looks like she got a fucking motive if anybody else in here. If there's our motive, yeah. We got a motive. I'm also saying that that Marshall guy, we could also blame him. He could have a motive too. Because apparently he used to be a detective too, but then got demoted to a patrol guy.
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro. As you know, my testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well, you may continue, Miss Star. Work together for revenge? Maybe.
I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox.
This boyfriend, he's the detective?
Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend.
So she got 3? What a two-time in B. I mean,
care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I don't like her. For more reasons now. Äänipotia. Yikes. I'll just stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying.
Emma? He most likely was a bit shocked that she even said that to him, but you know.
The security guard room is in the lot in an A block.
Oh, she claims to have seen the crime from the B plot. But she was delivering the lunch to the A plot. And the security room is on the corner. And then there's that huge blockage wall in between. How the hell did she see the crime again? Anywho, that might be a thing we can use. Maybe.
It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
Oh, so does it go like up?
That would be the room with the security sign.
Oh, so there's another floor? So she was up there? Still, there is that wall. That wall that has the faucet in it? I don't know, man. Seems kinda sus.
Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car?
Since that I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime? So how the hell did she apprehend Sky then?
When I sensed something.
Yeah, sure you did sense something, okay.
So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like... how would I say... oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you see a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective intuition,
Was the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
Hmm, then I must be hard. Yellow and sharp as a track.
Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. In any case, there is the lot. I felt something stirring in that back of my mind.
Alright, now she's... this part?
By garage car, you mean... Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed, it was. That's an odd case, this is. And the person you saw, was sure that it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away.
I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
Witness, if your testimony is clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Huh? A rookie?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me.
You're full of holes, ma'am.
I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That that was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could try plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
Dang, she took a photo. Oh, no. Why does Lana have a huge ass coat? A trench coat? That's already covered in blood? On her?
Aw, shit, she even has gloves on. Man!
That explains no fingerprints.
Shit. The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture.
In fact,
one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging in around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
You think I'd show it to you,
A prosecutor. Think again. That's keeping evidence. That is a crime.
My boyfriend works in the photograph division of criminal affairs.
Oh, a third guy? Oh, this is most certainly the defendant.
Take.
Oh, great. It's unmistakably Lana Sky. Oh, what was the defendant doing at the time?
Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all.
Yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are by nature well reversed in the locals of man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set.
You mean stabbing at the gut? You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person.
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been better metaphor.
So the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
And he trusted the pointed tip.
Okay.
Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime.
Oh yeah! Why didn't you, like, yell to stop?
You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
And you're familiar with organs, miss.
Yep.
The defendant has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late.
You had time for a fucking photograph but not yell stop? Don't stab the guy? Wow. Too late, huh?
Yes, the next moment the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon.
I see. Not flawless.
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we?
For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. For once, it's not Phoenix that's panicking. He's like, I don't know, that sounds kind of fishy right now. And meanwhile, the child next to me is like, what happened to the detective intuition suddenly? I don't know. Took a break.
Alright, I guess it's time to see what we can use here.
There's a lot of stuff we could use.
Delivering the lunchbox.
Send something, bullshit. Where the fire went. wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor was holding a knife. I'm confused. At what point did she... I have a lot of questions. Oh my god, this is... This whole testimony is like all over the place. I don't even know what to use here. Like, she's saying she was holding a knife, but in the photo, she's not holding it. Like, ah, god dang it, that's not it. Show me that stupid photo. See? She's opening the trunk of the car. Ergo, the dude was already dead. So she must have, like, picked the victim up or something? And, like, she's already drenched in blood here. And she took a photo? And, oh yeah, and then there's this little nitpick here, too. Death due to loss of blood. 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. So, the dude was pretty much dead. I am confused. I guess we could pursue in that one spot that it said the red thing. Was it, this part where the red thing? No, that's not it. Was holding a knife. No, actually, maybe it is that was holding a knife, because in the photograph, she's not holding a knife. I'm gonna check if it is. Or is it the last one? It's a bit of a quinky dinky. But I guess we can start trying. Is it here? At what point did the red text show up? Now they're talking about the cheese thing. Nope. And it's not this either. We got so many things to use here. Not that. Gosh, not that. The fire fence. Saw the chief prosecutor. He's holding a knife. Maybe present the photograph here. Aha! found it. And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with a knife? As I already said, yes. I swear, it's on my finest summer swirl lunch. I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But, isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? dot 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 dot. Dot dot dot. Mr. Etchworth, your thoughts? Objection? What? What's that half-assed objection? That has to be the weakest objection ever, Edgy. Yet, I was still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. Eh? Pardon? Why would you take a photo after? Wouldn't it be more smart to take it when it's happening? No, that's so stupid. How can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? Oh? The dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? Oh yeah, and why does this photograph don't have color in it? Pretty sure we have colored cameras in 90s already. Just saying. What kind of old-ass technology are we working here with? But it's a black and white photograph. Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you. Oh boy. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? You got any better ideas? Objection! You know what? Screw it, object. That contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. And can you add it there? Hito. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order a second. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecution Sky was cold calculating like a robot. She killed without a pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. No? Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? She has surgical gloves in that photo? The fuck? If it was not premeditated, she wouldn't not be wearing those gloves. Ah. What is this case? These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. Murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? The gloves were admitted as an evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves of the kind of used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene,
She came to do murder. That's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. This is bad. You got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. Got to think of a way to show that it wasn't premeditated.
Right?
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Maybe she had those stuff on because... Ah, frick. I actually have no clue what the heck's happening here. Rubber gloves prove it. What could prove that it wasn't? The autopsy? Maybe the autopsy? I'm gonna try. Nope. Not that. Okay, okay, okay.
The music usually stops.
It is something in here, but... what? The knife? Not this. I'm gonna try the knife. Oh, it was the knife. Okay. Oh yeah, because it is Edgeworth's knife that he keeps in the trunk of his car. How the hell would Sky know that he has a knife in there? Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell lunches for a living, you know. That is a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. With this case, the bloody murder weapons, a wrecked car, all belong to the prosecutor there. The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district thing. Mommy, aren't prosecutors bad people? The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provides the accurate testimony. Was that rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves? Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate a planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon? Aha! You dick. Oh. This knife just happens to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you wouldn't forget a weapon. Yeah, it seems kind of stupid, doesn't it? Order! Order! Right, now the tides have turned in our favor a little bit.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister is as good as free.
Nah, Emma, it's not that fucking simple. Shut up. Yeah, see? He's wiggling his finger already. Right? I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is a humble pie. Wow. came up with that, did you now? What? Hope you weren't deluded yourself into thinking that the tide had turned. However, such trifling detail. This shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seemed to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant Lana Sky murdered the detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution needs proof. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deductions are not to be underestimated. Just tell us what you saw, ma'am, miss, whatever. Really now. Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else would drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Wow, she really is like making this shit up, isn't she? I think she might hate Sky. Or the victim, actually, who knows? The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like a premeditated, doesn't it? So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Oh boy. She still didn't tell us what she saw. She literally just gave us what she thinks of stuff, which is not good. I'm depressed. You said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. I believe that what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she was about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again. Rookie. Also, stop fucking calling us that. We're no longer rookie. We're just a normal defense attorney at this point. Not like you doesn't sound to have stuff again, Miss Sky. Very straightforward. Mustamaalaus. Yep. Never interrupt the storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Something half-baked here, alright, and it's you. Dang. Only wish he would be able to say this stuff out loud. Try not to confuse the defense witness. They're not very quick in their feet. Oh, why did you believe the suspect had intentions of murdering the victim? Their action speaks for themselves. Called up. You have no proof that Miss Sky called him there. You have no proof that she didn't. Mr. Etcheworth's thoughts? There is no record of the call made on the defendant Miss Lana Sky's phone. She might have written him a letter. Come on, you could have tried public phone first at least. In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office where he was murdered. I'm sure he had a reason to be there. Witness, why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day? Yeah, but she didn't even freaking... Didn't they say like she worked with him on one case and that's it? What kind of grudge?
Well, I wouldn't know that.
Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge.
Rookie. I have a lunchbox here now. What is inside?
I don't know, food?
See, I agree there's a lunchbox there, but we don't know what's inside. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels, don't you agree?
What the fuck are you on about, lady? The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. You'll tell us your basis for this thing.
It's simple.
Problem is, she... human machine? That's a contradiction. Please. Can you find fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright?
Note to self, Mr. Edgeworth's size smells like citrus fruits. You say again and again. How many times did you stab him exactly?
Yeah, again and again.
We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if if the deed is done?
How come she's getting mad at me? Yeah, we can't leave it at that. The victim was stabbed once. You piece of shit.
Acknowledging her abilities as a detective really sets her off.
Because she's a bad detective. Stop yabbering bullshit. I wanna do this case. Jeez. Alright. Let's go to that last bit. This stupid witness said. This part here. Now I'm gonna shove the autopsy in her face. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that.
Are you testing me?
Yeah, you didn't see jack shit.
Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise.
I'm afraid the moss is growing under your feet as we... Wait, Miss Star. What do you mean? I shouldn't have explained this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Oh, look, Edgeworth is actually correcting her. You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. Except it was our thing. Anyhow. Shut up. I'm not a big fan of Emma here. What about my objection? No one noticed? Well, witness.
You got the crime scene set, right?
Thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible.
Oh? You're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify.
Red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how they get.
Okay.
A red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck.
know she's digging a deep hole. She took a bloody photo and she doesn't even have the fucking scarf on in this. Wow, she is so full of crap. Wow. I thought I remembered not seeing a scarf on her there. Oh, she can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. You're right. She does have a red muff. Oh wow, even the game is trying to duke me here. Wow. But wait, isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib. A judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like a kindergarten now sometimes. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound. Apparently, Mr. Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Yeah. Shut it, Emma. I already got her. I just need to present the photo. Shut up, Emma! Please. I'm starting to feel like the person who murdered that guy was this lady. But I'm still gonna save and be sure about it. Wow, her own photograph is kind of going to be useful here. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. What are you doing, Edgy? Edgy, don't steal our thing again. Ah, he's so gonna steal our— You're so gonna steal our stitch, aren't you? Ah, damn it. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? Suspect was not wearing a scarf or a muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Why is Edgeworth stealing our thing right now? Huh? But that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations, perhaps you've finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. Shut up, Emma. Shut up. How does my objection chop the liver? The heck? I was there. The scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really? Well, now, where were we? The witness was given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and they apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? The part where your sister stabbed the victim. The next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Oh yeah, definitely is. The music is queuing up. After the murder of the suspect attempted to run behind the patrician on her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. You are quite determined about the scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra, which is also a snake. That's me, Angel Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, cobra is kind of a snake. Don't bother me with details until you want to get bitten. Don't yap at me, you idiot. Sorry. Guys, I miss Maya. I miss Mia. Can we have the Faye sisters back? Emma is kind of useless here. It seems to be more on Edgeworth's side anyway. Man, we really are alone here.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside, kicked over an oil drum.
An oil drum? Hard to imagine.
Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. The predator, this one, a leopard woman. Rawr.
Verenpaine nousee. Mulla kans vähän nousee jo pikkuhiljaa. Taidan ottaa hörpy. Kiitos. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you will. I at the very least want to deal with this lady first, so maybe then we can, like, call it quits for the day, but we are definitely going through this first.
Time to start poking the ever-living heck out of this.
So, where is this partition of the floor plans? I'm sure she meant this wall next to the car. Well, that's right. I just want to see her burn. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then?
Quickly got her.
Okay. You say quickly. Are you close to the suspect?
As I just said,
I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her more on that. I'd like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. Yeah, can you point out where exactly where you're standing? The lunch car was... Okay, it's there. It was at the visitor. Thus, she was parked in B block. Okay, so her car is there. But you witnessed the murder from here. But there's a goddamn fence in between. That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes? Is that correct, Miss Star?
Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
Bullshit, you did not. Amazing, a Coffer Queen lunch lady athlete indeed. No way, what the hell? Am I supposed to believe you just hop skibbity-doodled over the fence? Wait, did the fence go, like, up until the roof? Shit, I don't think we have a photo of that. Do we have a photo of that? This doesn't... Man, I can't remember. Do you guys remember? Did the fence go way, like, all the way to the roof? Because if it did, then there's no way she could have gone through that. But still, yeah, okay, I was thinking about that too. If, even if there was the fence wouldn't go way up into the roof, it would still take her time to climb over that.
So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Wow, okay, okay, I can see the little gap in there, okay. There was a gap, but yeah, that is still high. That is still a very high fence. You are sincerely telling me you just skippity hop and doodled over that? And I'm guessing in the same bloody outfit she's wearing right now? Sure. I mean, I would have to see her shoes. I have not paid attention to her feet at all. Is she wearing high heels? Okay, anybody here who could testify climbing a fence like that in high heels and a dress? Possible? Maybe? You know, I tried climbing fences like that when I was a kid, and I have to say, they did hurt my fingers quite a lot. Like, grabbing the fence and, like, pulling yourself up. Not only do you have to have, like, shoes that could somehow fit in between those things and just try to climb that. Nah, it feels really uncomfortable to climb that. Probably saw from the scene in the parking lot with Etcheworth's car. Yeah, I was starting to think that too. Like, I don't know. They wouldn't have had enough time to climb over that fence and then get to her. Plus, like, Lana would have seen her trying to climb that fence. Like, what the heck? Can't say I have the experience on that. Yeah, but do you guys have... Okay, maybe not in high heels and a dress, but do you guys have experience on climbing a fence like that? You know, with that same kinda iron... What do you call that? Tommosta ritilää. On helkkarin epämukavaa käsille. Ihan sairaan epämukavaa. Varsinkin jos on tosi ohkasta se nauha. Se on melkein parempi on jo niinku yrittää rikkoa itsensä läpi tosta, kun kiivetä se. Yeah. No, man. I don't think I believe her climbing skippity hop and doodling over that. Normaalisti olen kokeillut kyllä. Yeah. Enkä usko, että oli kovin ripeää toimintaa. Ellei se aita ollut semmonen 2 metrin aita. Mut tuo, niinku Phoenix sanoi, oli niinku... Tuo on korkea. Meillä on tossa niinku tommonen puolitettu vaku toisella puolella. ei ollut, ei. Niinpä, niin kuvitelkaa tuon kokoinen aita. Ja vetää se tossa asussa, missä toi meidän witness on tällä hetkellä. Juu, justiinsa. Kiipesit vai? Ok. How did Miss Sky not get away? Niinpä. Ooh, we might have the... Oh. This part might be the one get her, but let's try the other ones too. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Wow. Anyway, I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking to on her phone. Oh! She did make a phone call to her sister and said one word. Muffler. Ah. Ask further. By phone you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately. My memory isn't like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court does not see, Miss Starr. Chief prosecutor's first attempt to use the phone hanging on the wall. Eh? On the wall? Muffler on the car's muffler? Or the car's muffler? Ah. Wait, what part is the muffler then? Because my mind is now like muffler as in scarf, but muffler as in what car part?
Eh?
English and Finnish no environment. Oh. Maybe she did mean the scarf. I don't know. Why would she mean that car part though? I will keep that in mind. But yeah, we know that this phone did not work. That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall.
Apparently it was out of order.
So she used her cell phone? Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Convenient as much. Ah, good witness. Good witnessing, witness. What? You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
Nothing I do to please this rookie defense attorney.
Shut up! We are not a rookie anymore.
Alright. Word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma. I saw it all how they tried the phone on the wall but had to use her cell instead.
Do you think you could restrain your testimony for the court? Haha, I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies.
Oh, now she's saying everybody. Okay.
Chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket.
Do you mean that meanwhile you got through the fence?
And during the time you
climbed over the chain link fence.
Then I boldly grabbed her arm.
Hold on. Lana's hand had bandage on it. Did this bitch break her arm during this? But why would she say that she hurt it during the stabbing?
The chief prosecutor hung up her phone.
And you saw her doing this?
You made the escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of a large pate of foie gras.
Ah.
Even kicked over an oil drum at me.
An oil drum? Was an oil drum lying on the side of the scene of the crime? But it's strange. What is? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? The other... right. Parking lot entrance.
That's right. Doesn't make any sense that she wouldn't run from behind the partition to the old drums.
So this guy tried to run. Seems kind of weird.
Okay. Now this is a bit tricky.
Quickly got her arrested on the spot. Mentioned the muffler. I think that's bullshit. This part, particularly. Can I use this as a... Yes, I can. Star, I have concluded that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. Yeah, because there's no way in hell she could have seen her using that phone. There was a fucking wall in between.
Objection!
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unarmed by personal bias.
Well, who wouldn't have thought you would be my knight in the shining armor, prosecutor? You who together with the chief prosecutor kicked me out 2 years ago.
Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do I explain this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me and I'll make you cough it all up.
Ahem. Let's look at the floor plans. Idiot. I mean, witness. You said you witnessed the crime from this point? However, if that's true, couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. There's a goddamn wall in between. I believe you see what I'm getting at. The emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in block B, you couldn't have seen it. Yeah, so I think, Bob, you were correct. She was not in the visitors area, she was on the same side. So hän teki laittoman uhkauksen todistajan läsnäolossa. Jep. It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies. Oh, now we got an actual objection. That's quite the claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me to question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Eek. Here's where the court attacks begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about... Oh god. The order of the event, where she saw it. Okay, where she saw it. This guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. Was it significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Mr. Starr to lie about it. Pointless to lie? I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean the Starr witnessed the crime from a different location. Different location? Oh, that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. No. Don't start with me, Edgy. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? Just in case the game screws me over. All the testimony we've heard until now at this point is one direction. Place one where Miss Starr witnessed the crime is... Oh god. Is it like here or here? Cheat. Eat. Wait. Security room. From the security room, maybe?
Take that!
This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecution office couldn't park in the A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the pack of the partitions is here. I remember in a testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room. Yes? Well, Miss Star. How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. Oh, she does have high heels. Yeah, no way in hell she climbed that fence. Order, order, witness. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guild will be punished. But I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. By lying in a court? Guilty. Is she talking about Miss Guy?
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did the Star lie? It doesn't make sense.
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim.
So who the fuck took the picture then?
Who took this picture then?
If Star was inside the goddamn
Security boot? Who took this photo? Huh, guys? Who do you think took this photo then? Can't be Star. This photograph tells us it was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. Yeah, but who the fuck took the photo then? Still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If the witness is found to be lying, there's guilty of butchery. He knows this. You don't raise that without a good reason. So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
What the frick? Why do I have to say shit?
What the hell?
Okay. Miss Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied that and said she saw it from the B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? Angle of the view to the crime. Yeah, angle of the view. Why the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and you wouldn't have sort of like a 3D view of the crime? And this is important. Why?
Come on!
Oh, screw you guys. Man. Wah. No, not the angle, the distance to the crime? Find the distance then. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. Oh, that must be it. My condolences, Miss Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that will change what she could see. There's a fucking wall! What she saw is not in the question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. To start, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long does it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? Well, witness?
You.
Yes?
You ordered the squid wheels, right?
Quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
I was bringing PBG's lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass whale station. And before I knew that what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked, so I couldn't open it.
Huh? You are making this shit up. What the hell? Jerseys. What? That's even a longer way. What the hell? There's no way in hell she could have even gone there in time then. Kettu se nyt lähti? En mä tiedä. Toiselle puolelle hallia päätti juoksemaan. Ja sitten meinas, että hyppää vielä aija yli ton. Just. Joo. Näin. Eli mun pitäisi uskoa, että sillä sekunnilla kun se näki sen tilanteen, lähti juokseen alas portaita, sit se tajusi, että tää ovi on lukos. No juoksenpa toiselle puolelle hallia. Ja ei. No, it smells so bad. Quite the detour. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. Dang, in those high heels? No way in hell. Minkä moniottelijan maailmanhuoneesta en tiedä. This changes things considerably. But it was the woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. But I know it. I have a photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic pork. More bribery, I see. Do I have any evidence to stop this? I freaking... Raise an objection. I kinda have to. Otherwise this ends. 5 minutes between the witness of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. If you like al dente. I got lunches that I like. Tie pasta into knots, rookie. No. You're not slithering out of that. 5 minutes blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? I guess I would flee the scene. Yeah! She would have freaking booked it by then. But don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. Yeah, but that's the thing. But you have the instinct of the killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. We got her. Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has grudges against the defendant and the blank in her testimony. Miss Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, they appear to have overestimated this witness on the account of her professional history. Now, Emma, we're nowhere near done. Alright, this first one was already a close one. I'm afraid that the Kovav Queen has been dethroned. And with that, the court is adjourned. Oh no. The hell do you want now? Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer not to take defendant's team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you. I have a decisive evidence.
Oh my god. You have another piece of evidence you've been holding up? What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Star.
Is this your jumbo long box?
Oh my fucking god, this guy. Out of deference to the witness testimonies, I'm allowed one more testimony. One more? Come on! Fine. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Yeah, finally she's gonna cover herself up in that dirt. In the hole she dug. What is she going to pull out of her lunchboxes this time?
I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up?
Why do you have her shoe? There has to be a law to shit like this. Man, this is so weird.
Oh boy. 2 types of blood were found on the shoe.
2 types of blood?
One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type
Matches that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
This shoe proves it. The flawless, decisive evidence.
What does it prove? It's a shoe that has 2 blood stains in it. I'm confusion. Thanks, Edgy. Witness, what is the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? By the way, this is the second one today.
Simple. As I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty to investigating this myself.
And we should believe that you didn't tamper with these evidences at all? And you had blood tests performed?
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as an evidence.
What?
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1. No evidences shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Okay, thanks, Edgy. You seem so Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth.
Do you have paper proof, then?
Don't forget, I used to be a detective.
Bad one.
As I mentioned previously,
this shoe has already been tested by a member of forensic department.
As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. If the general public cannot produce official evidence, Miss Edgeworth, Mr. Edgeworth,
No.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
I should at least study some evidence law, really.
The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the right First rules of evidence law. However, seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilties are properly judged? Aye. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Yippee! Oh boy.
Hold it!
Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? Aesop. Are you guys molding already? Because I sure am.
I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results.
The results?
How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing.
Then why didn't you just tell us the truth?
Don't make me laugh. You're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the files at lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book.
This is when the suspect is admitting she did it. Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy. Welcome, Dead Nature. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, slam stacks, hold it, I have checked, basically. Let's just say I had the first smoke outside for a moment ago. You had to take a break too. Okay. But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Star. Let's just get this over with.
Okay.
And I found this shoe at the scene of the crime.
I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
Oh, like an ill-trained booch you snuck off with the shoe.
I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen.
Thanks for the follow.
Why are you running?
Welcome to the
Why are you running?
See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen.
I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now tell us what you did next.
Two types of blood.
Okay, how... why... So you brought it to the forensics department.
If you're going to submit something as an evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by the forensics expert.
And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. The shoe does appear to have blood stains on it.
Well, the man was stabbed after all.
And the blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman.
As I said, there were two types of blood found on the shoe. And the other blood type matches that of the defendant.
Yeah, but the other one, she didn't say it was Goodman's. Can't say for sure the blood belongs to the defendant with the blood test. Wait, what?
He claims to know something about blood tests, Rookie.
Huh?
Well, speak up.
Well, blood comes from 4 types, A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from blood test whether the murder was committed in cold blood. Oh god, that was a bad pun, right? Thanks, Emma, for the... Okay.
If I had a little more time, I would have gotten the DNA test results. They said there were very little doubt it would be anyone but Miss Lana Skies. Wait, so there's... Huh? So it's not confirmed? It's just confirmed that there's 2 types of blood, but not that they were... That's not good enough. So the suspect blood was found in the victim's shoe. That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. I can't let this evidence go through with a fight. Without a fight. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Yikes. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client, she is enough hot water to make a whole vat of smoke. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe?
Problem? Yeah, we got a problem with this freaking dude.
I'm not imagining things.
I said there is one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. As in, it's not Lana's shoe. It's not Lana's shoe, and do we even have, like... He claims to have the blood of Goodman's and Lana's. Did we actually get that?
That gleam in your eyes. You're still young. I'd give you a peppered fish guts now.
But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Let's hear what Mr. Bright has to say. What is the contradiction about the victim's shoe? What's the problem with this evidence? Oh my god, we have to actually... like... God. Whee! Is it even her shoe? In here? What about this part?
Take that!
Oh no, I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or is it... It'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Oh, indeed. There is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense the victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about the blood on the bottom of the shoe? Should I give the photograph? Wait a second. Do I show the autopsy or the photograph? I actually don't know which one. Dang it. Oh boy. Or do I show the shoe? Freaking no. Not that, is it? Okay. Ugh, fine. Alright, what is the contradictory here? Need to show the problem first. Eh.
Take that!
blood. And now... the autopsy? That was not it. That was not that.
Wasn't that... Yeah...
Is it the photograph? It's the photograph. Okay. Wasn't sure which one of these it was, so it was the photograph.
The problem lies in the footprint.
The footprint?
Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood.
Then, isn't it strange? Why there weren't any blood footprints around by the scene of the crime? Aha! As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe. This picture only shows parts of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints.
Nuh-uh.
Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth, please? We checked the scene and found nothing of sort. Yeah, we literally went there. There was no blood on the freaking floor. Order, order, order! Well, witness. What? That's true. Where has to be a reason why there wasn't footprints?
Think, Mr. Wright, think.
Will I have to actually answer to that, or will the story explain it? I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What?
Can you explain that, Edgy? I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hooked with it to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about?
Oh, did Edgy figure something out?
Think back when she told us about apprehending the suspect.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside and kicked over an oil drum.
Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. Okay. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that? I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. But apparently you're not the slowest conveyor built in the lunchbox factory.
Witness? Well, was the old drum empty?
The old drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Water? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Still, I don't get it, Mr. Wright. You wanna know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? Oh, you gotta be shitting me! Yes, the suspect knocked over the oil drum for the one reason and the one reason only. To erase the blood stains that would become evidence against her. Nah. That ties things up quite nicely. Nyt. Popille riitti. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the detailed signs.
Why that prosecutor especially erasing evidence?
That reminds me, Miss Guy's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him?
So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe?
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please!
What can I do?
Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But...
Enough. Edgy? Got a plan? There's no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor? Very well.
Angel Star is on the prosecutioner's side. She don't be lying about the water.
This court finds defendant Miss Lana Sky.
Anna...
Hold it.
Little girl, what did you just say?
Huh?
Me? Did you just say that Angel Star was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing bloody footprints. Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but there you are, demanding second helping. Another lunch called evidence.
Älä viitti. Onko sulla vieläkin? Wait. Witness, don't tell me you have something else. I am getting livid. The time for deliberation is past. Any further comments, and you'll be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare the court queen. Look at this. Älä viitti. Ah! Another photograph. Mistä perärööristä sä noita repii?
But it's just in case anyone had the gall to suggest.
Tappas hänen vaimenilta.
The white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for errors at this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait, look at this asphalt on this photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet. Yeah, I see that. Did we get that photograph in the evidence now? Or no, not yet. Okay. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
Nah. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Nah. Sorry, Mia. Right? Wet or not? Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up and go to the asphalt. Take another good look. Give up? Not until the bitter end. This is the last piece of evidence. Very well, this time I'd like to declare the verdict for good.
Objection!
No objection! I have no clue what to do but objection anyway, so we don't have anything else. What is with you people? Can I hand down my verdict in peace anymore? I wanna look at the photo again. You mentioned the muffler again, Bob. I wanna see the photo again. Didn't get to see it that long. Whatever is it? Can it wait? No, it can't. Then it'd be too late. Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. The trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper concentration. Oh, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah, think later. Yeah, think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
Oh boy.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Oh! I think I saw what you meant. The fuck's this?
What the fuck is this? This right here. What this?
Take that!
What this?
The problem in this photograph is here. What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Mitä se siellä tekee? Niin.
Your Honor. You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also a part of a car or a motorcycle, Your Honor. Just thinking of it as a part of the exhaust system, a pipe. I see, and I see. What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car muffler?
What if there's something sticking out of the muffler?
Shut up. Actually, shut up, Angel.
What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Damn it.
Objection!
Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony.
What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind.
Oh God, no.
Ay, 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 ay.
Why is it important? Because of this.
Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court.
Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony.
Muffler. Ding, ding, ding. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is a vital evidence. Did we finally do it? Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings. Suspend? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If you leave any questions unanswered, here to do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me the cloth. Verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. Whew, that was a close one, but we made it, at least for now. This called with a jar for a 30-minute recess.
Only a 30-minute?
It's lunchtime after all. He's still hungry?
To be continued.
Yeah, we are definitely quitting at this part. Ugh. I need a break from that woman.
Definitely do need a break.